ではこの暖かな空気のこの後の予想を見ていきます。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かな空気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで降る予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって暖かくなりそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域は降りやすくなりますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが出ています。今週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は気温が低くなって寒くなるところがありそうなんです。お花見に行かれる方はお散歩をご注意ください。では明日の予報です。明日は北日本と日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の降る所が多くなるでしょう。その他、太平洋側の地域の西日本、沖縄は広く晴れそうです。最近の気温は今朝よりも低いところが多いでしょう。札幌から新潟にかけては冬晴れです。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域の西の高くまで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日にかけて
すみません、
雨が降る
桜
そうです。
様。
日曜日も太平洋側で雲が広がり、東京は冷たい雨が降りそうです。名古屋からのです。ではこの暖かな空気のこの後の予想を見ていきます。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かな空気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで降る予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって暖かくなりそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域は降りやすくなりますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが出ています。今週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は気温が低くなって寒くなるところがありそうなんです。お花見に行かれる方はお散歩をご注意ください。では明日の予報です。明日は北日本と日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の降る所が多くなるでしょう。その他、太平洋側の地域の西日本、沖縄は広く晴れそうです。最近の気温は今朝よりも低いところが多いでしょう。札幌から新潟にかけては冬晴れです。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域の西の高くまで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日に
す
かけて
みません、
雨が降る
桜
そうです。
様。
日曜日も太平洋側で雲が広がり、東京は冷たい雨が降りそうです。名古屋からのです。
Hello guys, now my mic is unmuted. Let me just adjust the music. Alright, sounds good. Let me know how you are doing. Let me know in the chat. Is everybody excited? Is everybody happy? TS Pedro, how are you doing, sir? I hope you're doing well. Great to see you here. Fugly, of course, as usual. Our usual suspects, of course, Scotty Scott. How are you doing, sir? Yes, piri piri chicken, sir. Indeed, my favorite. It's my favorite. I love piri chicken. Once a week, At least. Otherwise, I mean, they take they keep your nationality. They take your nationality away if you don't eat piri piri chicken once a week here in Portugal. That's how it is. It's in the constitution. Guys, how are you doing? I heard it's payday. I heard it's payday. Some bets were lost, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depends on your perspective, right? Because there's a lesson in there. So, yes, Eric Wall is getting paid. Hopefully. Although I also saw the tweets that our dear Katie decided to leave, right? Because we're all retarded. Yes, indeed we are, Katie. We are all retarded. You are 100% correct. I'm impressed you took almost 3 years to notice, but it is what it is. An important lesson there. Don't make stupid bets, basically, because that's leverage. Believe it or not, that is leverage. So you might end up losing. I'm talking against myself because I actually bet a long time ago against Johnny that pDAI would reach 1 before hex. So, but very small sum, like a friendly bet, friendly wager. So, yeah. Let me change the tunes, by the way. Oh, there we go. Putting some nice. There we go. Some nice music. Oops. There we go. So, lots to discuss today. Today's show. It's called. Let me see. I don't remember the name. Pulsechain pump trigger. Exactly, the pump trigger. What will trigger the mad pump that will come? Because I do have an opinion on that. Everybody has got their own opinion, obviously, and I think a lot of people believe the SEC funds must be used, so the OA must use the SEC funds to pump Pulsechain, otherwise we're doomed. And my opinion is a little bit different, just a tiny bit. It's related to the SEC funds, but in a different way. But you have to stick around because I'm not going to give you the juice in the first couple of minutes. Come on. But I think it's an interesting topic because it's something that I haven't seen a lot of people discussing, right? Although, I mean, when I say I haven't seen it, means that I don't spend that much time like in groups, in Telegram groups. I check them, right? But like sometimes it's crazy. It's like 1K messages or like 200 messages, so it's impossible to read everything, right? So I'm not sure if this has been discussed, but at least on Twitter, where I spend most of my social media time, I think I've never seen that discussion, right? Shishu, how are you doing, sir? We're never going to see those SEC yes, sir. Those SEC funds are, they're gone. They're gone forever. They're tied to it. So the crowd is always wrong. Yes, I actually think that. Most times the crowd is actually wrong. The crowd doesn't understand what's actually going on and makes stupid predictions, right? So. Yes, I agree with you. I agree 100% with you. The crowd is always wrong. That's why I actually like to do Twitter polls, just to gauge how everybody thinks, because usually it's like, it's not always, of course, sometimes people get it right, but a lot of times it's the exact opposite. So, indeed, you are right, sir. Indeed, you are right. How's the sound? Let me know. I adjusted the lights and the stuff here a little bit. Although I kinda miss my old setting anyways, because it was a good setting in terms of lights. I need to change this a bit next time. I like that. I like this quote from Shishio. The SEC funds are literally keeping JITs hostage. Yes, it's a good way to see it because everybody is expecting those funds to be used to pump the tokens that they have. But okay, yeah, we can go into the discussion. Doesn't matter. Um, so there are like two things here, right? The first is the expectations that they will go into the tokens that they have, which is something that may not happen, right? So it can happen that the SEC funds are used, but not on the tokens that everybody expects, and that would be a surprise, right? That would be a surprise. The other thing is the SEC funds not being used, but it's not because they're not being used that that they don't pump the chain, right? Because there's something that we haven't really discussed, but I think it's important, right? Right now, where are the SEC funds, right? Where are the SEC funds? And everybody's going to say, well, the SEC funds are in ETH. Yeah, sure. I understand. Sure. But where exactly? Where? And then you'll think a little bit more and say, well, they're on Ethereum. Oh, great. What would happen if they just moved into Pulsechain? I'm not saying that they would be used. I'm just saying they were moved into Pulsechain, right? Same coin, same everything, just moved, right? So the same amount of ETH that exists on Ethereum would be moved into Pulsechain, and it would sit there, do nothing, just sit there. Because if you think about it, that would bring a lot of TVL into the chain, right? And a lot of eyes would probably look into Pulsechain, a lot of new eyes, right? Because they would see the TVL rising, and they would see there's some interesting stuff happening here. Let me take a look why this is happening. So that's something that could actually help with the price appreciation in my perspective, because everybody has expectations, right? So only like if the SEC funds only move, right, they don't buy anything, but they just move from one chain to the other, everybody is already like, whoa, what are they gonna do, right? Which tokens are these SEC funds gonna buy this time, right? So imagine what happens if it's like a significant amount, right? Not that the SEC funds would buy anything, just move into Pulsechain, right? That would be crazy in terms of TVL, right? And we're already on number 5 on Dex Screener, so that's I mean, I think there's there's a lot of potential there, because like I think like the stories that we tell ourselves, right, the stories that we create to convince ourselves to hold, right, it's what actually helps it is actually with what helps the most with the price appreciation, right? Because it's like with new chains, right? Before they actually launch anything, and there's a token like Cardano or whatever, right? Whatever chain, where the tokens launch, for example, on Ethereum, right? Before they have a chain like EOS, for example, like so many more. It's like that time before the chain actually exists. It is usually where there's the most price appreciation, the most speculation, because it's when people tell all the stories, right? They convince themselves that this is going to be the Ethereum killer, this is going to do this is going to do that, blah, 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 right? They can dream. So if we have a similar scenario, right, where the SEC funds move into Pulsechain, people will it's much easier to dream, right? Because they're already there. It's just they just need to click the fucking buy button, right? It's one click away from pumping whatever token you like. So I mean, there's that perspective, right? It's a much easier story and a much easier narrative to convince ourselves that they will be deployed, right? Even if they aren't, right? Even if they aren't. Yeah, and and if they move to Pulsechain, right? The more that ETH rises in value, the more that the ETH price goes up in value, the more TVL that Pulsechain has, right? In dollar terms. So that would actually be extremely positive, right? I'm actually trying to find reasons because I've been thinking about this for quite some time. I'm actually trying to find reasons why hasn't this happened, right? Only did like the most obvious reason for me is like because this is like a card that you want to play on the right time, right? When things are like like when things start to pump and you want to engage more in terms of price speculation, and you think the jits are out, like the jits are never out, right? But the most jits are out, then that is probably a good time to actually do that, right? Start selling greater sums, right, into Pulsechain. And that's only my speculation, obviously, just my opinion on why hasn't the OA done that, right? And I'm only saying moving SAC funds into Pulsechain, right? Not deploying the SAC funds, which means buying tokens. I'm just saying move the ETH from Ethereum to Pulsechain using the bridge, right? So that will be interesting when that happens, right? And again, the only reason I actually see for the SAC wallet not doing that, because there can be like some other reason that I'm not thinking about, something technical, something something simple that I'm not seeing, and that reason for me at least is like it wasn't the right time, because that's a big card to play, that's a big one. It's like Richard Hart streaming, right? He can only come back once, right? So it's an important card, an important card to play, I guess, right? To play at the right time, I mean. So because you can only do it once, right? After that, there's like no surprise, right? There's the expectations are either met or not met, right? So yeah. So I think that's an interesting discussion, because everybody's like, oh, he's gonna deploy and buy these tokens, and I'm like, maybe it doesn't even need to do that, right? Maybe only moving like large sums is enough to convince people that something will happen, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna buy. I need to buy ASAP. I'm missing the boat. Yeah, so that would be interesting. If tomorrow, let's say, if tomorrow you wake up and there's like the OA moved $15 million into Pulsechain, right? You would go crazy. I'm pretty sure, right? You would go, oh shit, I need to buy like ASAP. I need to buy fast and soon and quick. At least that would be my initial reaction. It would be like, shit, I need to do something, right? Not sure if I would do something, but my initial reaction, it would be like, damn, something is about to happen, right? So yeah, I think that would be interesting to see. I hope something like this happens, right? I hope something like this happens. That would be pretty wild. The only reason actually is it there's I'm sure there's like tons of reasons for they are not doing that, but like maybe because like it would be weird then to bridge back for some reason, right? Bridge out for some reason. So maybe that's the reason, right? I don't know. There could be so many reasons, but I think that would be crazy. Just like a big chunk of the funds moving into Pulsechain, right? Just sitting there, waiting. Well, it can be due to liquidity, of course. Yeah, that's probably another reason. Although I'm not sure, because if the plan independently, if the plan is buying, it doesn't matter, because it's going to buy anyways on Pulsechain, so that's not a concern. If it's not buying, it doesn't matter, because it can just bridge out the funds anyway. So man, yeah, the more I think about it, the more it seems to make sense. Does seem to make sense, like just bridging in the funds, starting the speculation, people going, like the crazy stories going. But I heard it's buying pump, right? I heard the OA is buying pump, or the SEC funds are buying pump. So that's a good sign. I think it's a sign that it likes the meme coins, right? Because everybody needs some sort of approval, right? We need some sort of approval from our God King that it's okay to buy something, right? So yeah, it does seem that the memes were made for people to speculate on, right? So and the OA is giving the approval, right, by buying the memes, because otherwise nobody's buying them, because the OA hasn't bought them. So guys, come on. You know that at some point we'll need to move past that, right? That thing about the OA buying these tokens or not buying the tokens. Like, I mean, it's just a personal preference, right? I actually think that it will be some token that the OA hasn't bought that will do the more X's, right? Because that's like scripted. It needs to be. It needs to be, right? Like, it needs to be like that, just to surprise everybody, right? Because everybody's like, oh, it's this token or that token, and it should be some token that nobody's like actually expecting, something completely out of the box. And it could even be an RH token, right? It could be an RH token, but some, like, one of the meme coins that nobody cares, right? Tron, I don't know, Tron, for something crazy like that. That would be insane. That would be insane. So that's why I bought them all, because I don't know, man. I'm just I don't really know which one is gonna have the craziest narrative at some point, which one people will go nuts for. Like, right now it's most 100%, and I have my most bag, my juicy most bag. I love it. It's going up a lot, so that's good. Mati die. Oh yeah, man, and I don't know, man, if he does the same thing that he did to his other coin, right? Like, he's just rugging the liquidity. If he keeps doing like that, like it's going, like the price is growing up, like just rugs, then it keeps being easier to pump, right? So it might, who knows, Pulsechain is crazy, and more importantly, we are all retarded. So that is extremely possible. Extremely. Yes, definitely. We are the retarded chain, so do expect something like super retarded. Super retarded. And I say this not in a mean way. Pity. Hopefully, this being a stablecoin, hopefully it sticks and stays around one. That's I think that's the goal, right? But it does have the incentive token, so could be the incentive token. Who knows? It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. We never know what's gonna pump the hardest. It's Pulsechain is crazy, man. It's full of crazy guys like us, like full-blown degens, who buy coins who everybody says like it's being exploited, and they don't care. They keep buying, they keep pumping, they keep not giving a fuck. These are the true honey badgers. Whatever you say, man, whatever you say, like, these are the true honey badgers, and I do pay my respects, because like, that's crazy, that's insane. So I pay my respects, and I do. It does seem that, like, finally, at least for the last 24 hours, the chain is green, which is nice for a change. It's good to see green candles. Will that remain? We'll see, guys. We'll see. For now, Bitcoin was pumping too, I think, a little bit. So we'll see. You know how these things work. I don't know, man. Like, from my past experience, when it's obvious, right? That's just like what it is. I don't know how else to say it. It's literally, it because you'll know it. When it starts, you'll just know it. You'll know it. Okay, we're on it. We're on the ball. It started. You just know it, and it doesn't feel like it. Right? In my opinion, right? I could be wrong, but it still doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it started, like, the craziness, because it takes like some time to build, the craziness. So it doesn't start and end the next day, right? It starts and then it keeps growing and growing. But it's like a feeling, or I don't know, man, like a smell in the air in the summer, right? You just know you're in the summer, right? It's the same thing. You just know that you're in the fucking bull run. Let's see what you guys are saying. One of the crazy ones that I will peg. Yeah, okay, I hope so, man. I hope it fucking pegs. I'm all for the peg. I think it will be hard. Now it's much harder, in my humble opinion, but you never know. These things are crazy, and crazy things happen. So yeah, especially on Pulsechain. Pulsechain is the chain where the most crazy and retarded things happen, and most like unexpected things. So yes, I do think like it's possible, right? I do think somehow, in some crazy, unexpected, nobody saw way, it happened, right? It would be crazy, like it would be awesome for Pulsechain. So I do pray every day that it happens. I join the prayers and I pray that it happens somehow. How? Doesn't matter. Not my concern, because again, I think it's such a crazy narrative that I'm not gonna entertain it, especially now, right? With the mint, etc. Like the guy running the exploit, right? The I say exploit because like he's just using the contract and the oracles are botched, so that's the only reason. But it's still an exploit. It is what it is. So I just give it like a much lower probability of happening, but I do pray because it would be such a massive, like crazy thing for like Pulsechain. So I do hope it happens, literally from the bottom of my heart. Shishu says, I'm sure the SEC funds will pepper some ink to give incentive to the pools. Yeah, I think so too, man. I think like cores will be the last ones. Like the cores guys need to suffer the most. That's like, and I'm a core guy, right? Again, most of my portfolio is still in cores, right? So like I think that those guys will suffer the most, right? Because it's like it's scripted, man. You just know it will be like that. You just know it. You already know the fucking story. They need to suffer the most, man. They've been the ones selling the charts the most. They've been the ones jitting out the most. So yes, they do need to suffer the most as well. And the ones who stick around, like after everything else pumps, and they're like, "Damn, did I make the wrong choice?" And they sell. Only the guys who like avoid all that shit, all that craziness, and like are able to hold until the very end. When I say very end, it's the Pulsechain, right? Like the cores will pump, obviously, but when you have things doing like 1000x, you see your coin doing like 10x, you're like, oh, I mean, I'm happy, right? But damn, see that type of thing, right? So yes, I think the cores will pump, like, but if they do like 100, 1000x, those last 10, 100x will be done like in 1 or 2 weeks or like a month at the very end. And it won't give the chance to the non-believers, right? Like those guys will cheat out before that because they will chase the green candle, right? So you gotta be a real believer, right? And diamond hands, basically. So because I agree with you, Shishu. I think the cores will pump the last position. Like first will be the crazy tokens, then it will be the memes, like the B copies too, and they'll be like desperate, and then at the very end, like the proper pump comes for the core. I think the last thing to pump, just scripted like that, man. I don't make the rules. It just seems that it's going in that direction because RH did give a chance to the cores, and twice, and people just cheated out. So I don't think that we'll commit the same mistake 3 times, right? That's just crazy, in my opinion. I believe it will even more. I believe it will even more now because fuck money. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Again, I don't even care about that kind of shit. It's crazy stuff, like airdrop and then it's sacrifice and then come on, like consistency. At least, there was consistency, right? No, not the way that I expected, but in another way, right? Consistency in another way. What's up, Temtem? How are you doing, ma'am? I hope you're doing well. We'll take a look at some charts in a bit, and everything, at least until an hour ago or something like that, when I looked, everything was still pumping, right? It was correcting a little bit, just a tiny bit. We'll see if we're already in the bull run, right? Like next 2 weeks, it will tell us information, right? Because you need double digits for quite some time to be on a proper bull run. People need to feel the craziness, the FOMO, etc. Like it doesn't feel like that yet. Everybody's still too angry and infighting and not throwing charts at each other like in a pumpy way, right? Like everybody's throwing the charts, but just to show, everything is going down for like such a long time, right? We're doomed, we're gonna die, all that type of emotion, right? All right, man. Good. Yeah. Take care, Shishu, and rest, sir. Rest and be prepared because tomorrow, hopefully, there will be more green candles. So that you can start to feel the need to FOMO, right? So that maybe I should have bought more. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Do I need to buy? And then you buy, right? That's it. We're still early. We're still super early, right? So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm bullish. I'm bullish. Medium to long term. I say medium to long term because it's like summertime, right? We've discussed this. Like summertime, most likely it will be, at that time. I think we've already popped, right, during the summer. So it's springtime, which is the time to flourish. Oh, by the way, speaking of flourish, because it's spring, and so I do need to start the commercials, and I'll start with the Flourish the Pinky because it's a fucking classic already. I love that one. We had like at least one time somebody that came into the stream and specifically asked, please sir, put Flourish, put that song because I love it. So it's the Hex song. Let's put the fucking Hex song because Tam is here and she deserves the Hex song. She has been buying Hex like crazy, onboarding people like crazy, stakers buying eHEX, buying the fucking eHEX. She does not care. She respects the brand. She buys what she likes. That's a mad respect. That's why I think that there's good maxis, you know. She's a good maxi because she's like, look guys, I'm gonna buy Hex and I'm gonna tell you the reasons why. But if you don't like these reasons, it's fine. You can buy whatever fucking token you like. I'm just giving you my reasons to buy this token and just stick with this token. And that's absolutely fucking amazing. I love it. That there's people in this chain that are that have a brain and they're capable of, like, you know, independent thinking, and even when they don't agree with, for example, somebody like me who loves Hex and but still likes other stuff, they are capable of being here, respecting and showing their love, and I like that. It shows maturity. It shows that they are in the right place, because Pulsechain is a fucking chain. It's a place for many things, and they understand that. They're like, okay, we love Hex. Hex is number one, but it's okay if people like other stuff. And awesome, great, especially because the king has a lot of coins now, a lot of coins, quality coins, top amazing coins. So, oh yeah, the song, the Hex song, let's fucking do this. Let me stop this music for a second, and where is it? Boom.
Push the pinky. What have we got here?
Sorry.
Push the pinky. What have we got here? Push the pinky. Pair of puffs. Push the pinky. Sodomite. Push the pinky. What have we got here? Push the pinky. Pair of puffs. About town. Push the pinky. Sodomite. Push the pinky. What have we got here? Push the pinky. Pair of puffs. Push the pinky. Sodomites. In frilly lace. Push the pinky. Yes.
Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed. The first commercial, the first of a couple. It's fire. It's the Hex song, Flourish the Pinky, and we will flourish our pinkies when Hex does 1000x. Exactly. We'll be buying the boats, the penthouses, the nice sweet Lambos, and obviously flourishing our pinkies because we're gentlemen. And so that's exactly what we're gonna do. And yeah, I'm just seeing into the future already, guys. Red Bull Vodka understands. Yes, it's fucking fire. It's fire, sir. Pidong to Dora, sir. Exactly. Pidong is actually one of my favorite non-RH memes. I don't know who made it. I have no fucking clue who built that shit, but it's a great meme and I like it. And so far the team behind, I don't know, it does seem to, you know, put work into it, like changing the logo, changing stuff, tweeting stuff, being like reshared. I like that engagement. It makes me want to buy more. So congratulations, I like the meme. It's I hope it goes to Adora. P Dong to Dora. I agree, sir. Yes, my approval so far. Again, I don't know who the fuck made the token, right? So again, just chilling because I bought it and I like it. So simple stuff, very simple, and I hope it does not rug. So if you're listening to this, Mr. Dev, do not rug, it will pump. So hodl tight, very tight. All right, guys, should we look into some tokens? Yes, I think we should. Let's see what's going on DEX screener. Let me just go into main. First, let's see the main tokens. Wait, let me share the screen. Sorry, I forgot. Where is the other screen? There we go. Boom. Oh yes, perfect. And I have my other laptop, so it's good because I can see the comments. I don't need to change windows and stuff. All right, let me go into here. Let's go. Can you see well? How does it look? Actually, it's a little bit. The screen is a little bit larger, so. All right. Let me know if you see the tickers well, or if I need to zoom in a lot. All right, I can take. Let me just. Transactions affect that. Let's see, just 24 hours. All right, 6 hours. Okay. All right. It's a bit better, I guess. All right, let me know if you can see well, guys. Let's see, 24 hours. Oh, right, another meme that's pumping, the extractor. Another one that I like. So let's see how it's doing. Nice, pumping 50%. I like that. It's a small pump. It's already dumping, so we'll see. It's very, young. Just a couple. We're looking at the 4-hour chart, by the way, so it's not even the daily chart. Let me look at the daily. It's like it's still very young, right? So it can go anyway. It can rug. It can do anything. But that was another one that I like, the extractor meme. Why? Because I told you guys, like when Richard did the meme, right? I think that was his intention. I honestly, and that was my first thought. The thought when I saw the meme was like, okay, I need to find it. I need to find the meme on like the one that people are, the one that's lucky, right? Because there were tons of extractors created, but I think this so far seems to be the one with getting the most like attention, right? So I think. So yeah, I waited for like confirmation on which one was the one, right? And I think this is basically the one that's accepted by the market, right? It graduated the pump, and already had the dump, right? So doesn't seem bad. And my only point was I liked the meme, and I think the meme was the point of the meme, right? In my opinion, that was the point of the meme, was so that the community created the token with that meme, right? Richard didn't make the token himself, right? He just did the meme, and I think that was, in my humble and very retarded opinion, that was one of the intentions, right? Again, because this is a chain. And I think Richard is obviously listening to our stream, so he wanted the confirmation. We wanted to confirm, obviously, that we're on the right track, right? I'm kidding. No, but I think that was actually the intention, right? This is a new chain, so it's not only RH stuff, right? And I hope that we have a lot of non-RH coins that pump a lot, right? Like I don't know, PTGC did back then, right? And I'm sure like a lot of other coins, right? Because it's good, man. It's good for the ecosystem if it's other stuff besides RH coins that pump, right? And I think it would. I think he would be happy and would be proud, if stuff that he did not build actually pumped a lot on the chain that he created, right? So as the founder, I think that's a pretty objective way of looking at it. If you founded something, you would probably want projects to appear on the things that you founded. I mean, if talking about the chain, obviously, right? And that those projects did well, right? So seems logical, I guess. But again, just my opinion. So this is like super new anyway, so doesn't matter. But I'm happy that it's pumping. Oh, and the second one, obviously, pDAI, of course. It had to be the pDAI. Let's see. Yeah, I'll tell you why. What's this? Let me just change. Right. Wait. Where is? Let me zoom in. Oops. So usually, and this is not like a rule, right? But usually new things like take 30 to 60 days, right? To basically find the bottom, right? We'll see if we're already there, right? I'm not sure. It could be, but this stuff is so new that it really depends, right? It really depends. If the market starts to go up, yeah, sure, these things will also go up, right? If not, they'll probably dump harder, like than everything else, right? But again, I like the memes. I think the memes are cool. They're like they have good narratives, right? The extractor one from that was originally made by the DRH, the meme, and this one like just making fun of the whole pDAI situation, right? So I think it's quite those memes are quite funny and quite. Oh, the other one is man, that interesting. This one is from Giga. This is an older one, I guess, but it's another meme that I like. I like the hex memes, by the way. So if it's hex related, I'll probably take a little dip. I like hex related memes, and this one is cool. Hex 555. It's a cool meme because it's about the max staking. So I like it. It's a cool meme, and the price chart is not too bad. 3 dumps. Let's see if this time it can recover and go up. So it doesn't look bad at all. All right, we close a few of these. My lady ink. Let's see my lady. It's not pumping that hard, just 5%. So probably still flatlined, right? Let's see. Yeah, kind of flatline, right? This is usually a great time to buy, right? If you like this my lady thing. I only put it here because it's not even a narrative that I don't even understand it, right? I don't understand it, but like it seems the market likes it, right? So it's one of those things, right? Yeah, but still consolidating, I guess. Consolidating down there. It could go either way. We'll see what happens. Ink. Still holding. We'll see. It dropped a little here, but it's still undecided. Yeah, we'll see. It really depends on everything else, right? I guess. So yeah. So it's way more volatile, I guess. Ink, right? Compared to usually to the cores, the other cores, right? Less liquidity, more volatility, and that is to be expected, and that is good. But anyways, we'll see. It's still on a downtrend, right? So we could still drop further, right? It really depends, right? We'll see if it can finally hold and range for a little while and then move up. We'll see. Still very early. I like to buy falling knives. My deal, I don't give a shit. When I think it's a good entry point, I'll just buy. So, and it does seem like one. If you like ink, this does seem like a good entry point, right? You could still drop lower, obviously, and go back to the bottom, right? But I don't know. I'm not sure. I would buy if I wanted to buy more. I would probably buy it now. Probably. PLSX. Let's see. The buy and burn, baby. Oh, I did this last time. Yeah. We'll see. It's still undecided to. Pumped a little bit, not bad. But you know, like bull run is when we got this, like, you know, these candles like just going and going, you know, like mad volatility. Right now, it's still like, you know, it's still very tiny. It's still very small. Like the community is small, the pumps are still small. So, man, this is opportunity. And this is opportunity. If you believe in Pulsechain, if you believe that it will pump hard, this is like, in my humble opinion, probably one of the very like last times that we have to buy hard, right, before we start to move up, right? Oh, nice buy order. Look at this. Somebody's buying hard. Let's see, is it a bot or is it just a bot? I guess does seem like it. Yeah, just a bot. Doesn't matter. It's down. Well, it is what it is. But anyways, yeah, PLSX looks good. Let me see the then where is the ratio? Yeah, it's good actually. It's holding. It's ranging there. Just holding. Let me see what you guys are saying. Sorry. Looks fine. Okay, perfect. Yeah, perfect, guys. Thank you. Yeah, it does look good. It does look good. I'm not gonna lie. If it keeps, like, you know, holding here, the chances are it will go back up. The chances are, but we'll see. Yeah, this one ignore for now because this one I wasn't sure, right? So I did both, but I think this one is poop, so I'm gonna ignore it for now. Is the music too loud, guys? By the way, let me know. Should I drop the volume a little bit? I'm feeling the music. Yeah. Near the bottom. Ooh, it's a good time to buy. I guess it's a good time to buy. And like, it's good when nobody's paying attention, right? It's extremely good. It's like, I mean, if you like these coins, just great time to buy. Let me take a look at the ratio here against PLS. Right. We'll see. It doesn't look very strong, not gonna lie, but at the same time, like this level here is like zoop, immediately bought up. So we'll see. The trend is your friend until the end. Don't forget that, like, when it touches a level, a lot of times usually it breaks, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if it broke, right? Like zoop, a quick one, something like that. Because it's very spiky. This chart is very spiky and flatline, so it's good. All right, let's see eHEX. Let's see, dear eHEX, our good friend eHEX, the original. Doesn't look bad. It's just holding here, right? It seems like a similar movement, but, like, you know, just broader, I guess. Let me see the ratio. Yeah, it's still going. This looks good. It does look good. It looks extremely good. Let's see if it can hold here, right? Let's see if it can just keep going. It does seem like it, right? You know, it does seem it wants to range at least for now, and then move up probably, right? Something like this. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. Where are we? Yeah, a lot to go, right? Until the 50%. A lot to go. And like these, like it's hard to break this level, right? Around 30%, 33, between 30 and 40%, right? We see that there's a lot of sell pressure here, right? So we'll see. But so far so good, looks good. So I'm not gonna lie, it does look good. WBTC, the purple Bitcoin. Oof. It took a huge beating. Boom. Huge beating. Yeah, it's still below the trend line, most likely, right? Let me see. Just for fun. I don't like to put them here, but alright, doesn't matter. Just wanna see. Yeah, it can still remain here for quite some time. But it's not bad that is not going down, right? It's just holding around here, right? If it can keep doing this, at some point I think it will break this, right? And start a crazy run. Potentially. We'll see. But I like purple Bitcoin, no reason to dislike it in my opinion. Teddy Bear had a crazy pump, I think. Let's see. Now it dumped, obviously. Like a correction. Alright. It doesn't look too bad, right? Small pump, but let's see if it can, hold and keep going. Was this mintable? I'm not sure. I don't think so, right? Or is there? I think I think it has been verified, right? And the key is renounced, but well, I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure, but I like the meme anyways, the teddy bear thing. So I haven't sold. I hope it pumps. Let's go teddy bear. Just a small tiny pump here, so we need. Oh, it's the weekly chart. Sorry guys, oopsie, I forgot. I was looking at the weekly charts. Yes, oopsie. But anyways, yeah, small, same thing, right? But it still hasn't. It still has a little bit to recover, right? We're not out of the woods just yet, right? Like we still need to gain this level right here. So still some work to do. Still some potential profit here, right? So we'll see. When I say potential profit, I mean like a good entry, right? Between those levels, sorry, potential profit. If you're selling these like this, if you're selling these levels, is crazy, man. Like just believe harder. Those are good entry levels, in my opinion. In my non-professional, just retarded opinion. DAI, yeah, it's still trending downwards, but we'll see how this ends. I don't think like this is the end of the story yet, right? I'm not saying it's gonna peg or anything like that. I'm just saying that I'm expecting more things to develop around the maker thing, the maker auction. So we'll see. Like the next few weeks, when I say weeks, it could be days or months. It doesn't know. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. But I don't think that this story has ended. Right? I think it will keep going, this narrative, because it's just crazy and people love it. So yeah. Right. Let's take a look at the memes. Oh man, I spent way too much time on that. On those tokens, guys. Come on, like, the memes are pumping. That's what we care. That's the only thing we care, is the pump. So whatever is not pumping, it's a good time to buy if you like it. And if it's pumping, just hodl, just fucking hodl. It will pump harder. All right. USDT, USDC, nice. I like to see them both pumping. It's good. And these are the memes, by the way. Ooh, man, this is what I like to see. market reacting, market choosing, market stating, we like these memes, we're gonna pump them. I like it. USDT on Pulsechain, made by Richard Hart himself, the man, or the team, doesn't matter. Somebody associated with Mr. Ricardo Corazon. So it does look good. It does look good. Nice pump. We'll see. It still has a lot of room to grow. So it's USDC, same story probably. Yeah, exactly. Very similar situation here. Yeah, man, very similar situation, like small pump. It still needs to prove itself. It still needs to prove it wants to go higher, claim these levels. It still needs to prove that, but it's on the right track. It is on the right track. I'm not gonna lie. Most wanted, sir. Amazing. I like to see it pump. It's fantastic. He is the most wanted person. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is what I like to see. Amazing. You had your opportunity. I told you literally right here, like, guys, it's time to buy these memes because, man, nobody's paying attention. And then zoop. And then it continued. So, yeah, it's amazing. Just beautiful. And I think it will keep going. It will keep going. The RH memes, look, like these candles, they want to get filled. So, it will keep going. We'll have some resistance around here, I think, but like probably not too much. Hopefully not too much, and then it will keep going. It will just keep fucking going into the moon, into $1, and then it will continue to go because that's just what the most wanted does. It doesn't stop being the most wanted. So yes, I'm extremely bullish, and this looks good. Most wanted to the fucking moon. Yes, sir. And guys, look. I literally have them all. I have all of these tokens. I have all. So, yeah, whatever you wanna pump, I don't care. Pump them all because I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be a happy motherfucker. Whatever token you pump, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me because, again, I bought them all so that I don't miss the boat. I like them all. I think there are some that I prefer. Obviously, I have my preferred, horses, but I respect them all. I think all of them have a purpose, and all of them will have their own communities, and people will like them for this reason or the other. It doesn't matter, right? People just make up stories, and that's why I like them, because it's the stories that the people will make that will make the narrative for other people to come in and buy them, right? So that's the thing about the memes, right? And I understand some people don't like memes. Some people are like 100% utility focused, and I respect that. Believe it or not, I do respect that. But I think the memes are important, and they are a part of crypto, like probably the most important part. Why? Because it's the easiest way to onboard, right? It's the easy thing for the new guys to understand, right? It's a meme coin, it's a ticker, yet you'll understand about the liquidity, the supply, blah 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 blah. So there's a lot of things that and look, it's about the name and the ticker. It's like the narrative, the branding, right? That matters the most anyways, right? And then comes the utility. Usually that's the process. So yeah, even if it doesn't have any utility, right, it just exists for the sake of existing, because it's a ticker on a blockchain. That's already a very valuable thing, right? Especially when they have like limited supplies, right? So to each own, right? Choose whatever you want, but I do see a point in memes. I do see why they exist. They're a great onboarding tool in my opinion. Easy to understand, right? And just easy to buy, easy to like. There's no complication, there's no underlying whatever thing, right? That it's hard for me to understand, right? As a new entrant, right? They think like it's, oh my god, it's hard. I just want this dog ticker because it's a dog and it's amazing and everybody likes it. So yeah, that logic is sound, believe it or not. It's sound because it's a market choosing, not us, right? Don't forget that the market dictates what's valuable, right? So whether we like it or don't like it, we just need to respect that, I guess. All right, what else? Oh, Pepe is pumping now. All right, let's see Pepe then. Let's see Pepe then. Ooh, it looks good. Yeah, early to tell, obviously, but could be the start of the recovery. Could be. You guys know me. I keep repeating myself, and I don't care. I like to buy falling knives. I don't care. I don't care if the chart looks like a good entry. I'll buy it. Right. That's it. It drops lower. Perfect. I'll buy more. Basically, that's the strategy, right? So yeah, it does look like a potential bottom, right? A potential local bottom. Very early still. We'd need like a few more days to understand the trend, but we'll see. But it's a good meme. I like Pepe, and this is Pepe the meme, right? Pepe the meme from RH. All of these are the memes from RH, by the way. Best is my favorite. Yes, sir. It's my top pick. My number one pick is best because I think I'm just trying to foresee the future, right? Just trying to foresee the future. And this is like picking the best horse, or like imagine picking the one that does the most taxes, right? It might not be the best strategy, right? Because potentially, but I'm just following the logic, right? The market logic. Potentially, what everybody wants to do is buy one that goes up a lot so that they have like more gunpowder to redistribute into other coins, right? That's the logic, the majority's logic. I don't like it, that logic. I don't follow that logic, but I accept it as like something being true that a lot of people think, right? So like for me it's absolutely fine. So in those, like if you think like that, probably buying like you should buy the things that will go up first, right? Most, for example, that is going up a lot, right? Things that are more obvious. But I kind of like to try to foresee the future, right? It's like I like to do that, right? It is what it is. It's not even the best strategy, but I understand it, but I like to do it. I don't give a shit. So. And I'm trying to foresee the future because that's a fun game to play, right? It's a fun game to play. So, financially, probably buy the one that goes up first initially, so that you have more, economic power to redistribute because it's what everybody likes to do. But if you're like me, if you're like, okay, but what's the one that's gonna pump the hardest, right? And I'm like, I'm trying to foresee the future, right? Which narrative will people go crazy about when it's like, I don't know, peak bull, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm imagining this scenario, which is like all the coins are fucking green, 100x, 1000x, everybody's going crazy, and like at that moment, what will Richard tweet and what will people care about? And I'm pretty sure it will be best founder. That will be the conversation point. Like we won, like he's the best founder, we have the best ecosystem, the best. Like so, I'm actually foreseeing that best will be actually a topic, a very important topic at some point, right? Like if it will be the strongest narrative, I don't know. Will it surpass most narrative? I don't know. No fucking idea. But I'm trying to foresee, and I think I see a huge potential on this one particularly because of this, right? Because it will have a lot of easy engagement, right? When everything goes well, right? When everything is like doing the best, like the most number of X's, I guess. Because so I think this will lag actually, like initially this will lag a bit, right? Like it's lagging now, right? Because nobody wants to buy the best now because it's not the best, right? That's not how people perceive him now. KTP left, right? KTP flew away because we're all retarded. So even the influencers are running out and running away. So nobody's like, oh, I think Richard is the best. No, they're like, oh, everything is dumping. I'm scared. I'm sad. I'm gonna leave. Everybody's stupid. It is, right? Dark times, during the dark times. So instead of buying, they're crying, which is crazy. But yeah, anyway, I'm derailing the conversation again. I shouldn't, but I keep doing that. So yeah, this is probably not the best one if you want like the quick pump, but in my opinion, I think it will be one of the big ones at the end of the the bull for Pulsechain, right? For the Pulsechain memes, I guess. So we've looked at. Did we look at Bitcoin? I think we did look at Bitcoin. Just let me know, guys. Let me know if we did or if I missed it. But I think we already did. BitcoinHEX. I love this one too. Yeah. Still grinding, small grind. Yeah. I like this one. You know why? Because this is like I think it has like double potential. In what sense, right? Imagine if Hex is pumping a lot, like people will actually look at this because it has the Hex brand, right? It has the Hex brand, so they're like, oh, maybe this one will pump next, and then they buy it, right? If this one pumps first, then they'll want to buy this because it has like less liquidity, and it's like new, etc. Right? So I think it does have all the fundamentals, right? It has the brand, like limited supply, and a lot of hate, right? Like it does have like not a lot, there's some hate. It does have some hate, not as much as DAI. DAI is crazy now. But I think this one potentially could have a little bit more hate, right? If it starts to outperform Hex, I can already see some of the people triggering OGs just for the sake of engagement, right? Because like some of them are so easily triggered, right? You just say a few words and they go crazy and they delete their Twitter accounts, right? It's amazing. It's like a free engagement. It's amazing. I love it. So yeah. So I can already see that, It's like DAI, it's like DAI, the meme coin DAI, right? Where is it? There we go. This is the one with the most hate. Look at this. Look at this hate. Oh my god. Oh, so much hate, guys. It's like, can you see the number? Let me zoom in a little bit more. Oops. Can you see 151 red flags and 51 poops? Amazing. Just for a meme coin, just because the branding, right? Like, so the pDAI guys are even more aggressive. Like, you see this engagement. This is from the pDAI guy, right? It's like they're like so full of emotions, and I like that. I absolutely love it, and that's one of the reasons why I bought a shit ton of this DAI, right? Because I was like, oh my god, this is like so free engagement. People love it, people hate it, so it's good. It means it will be like volatile, right? So, and it does seem like that, right? It seems like it will just be extremely volatile. So yeah, I like this one. I really like this one, right? It does, yeah, and I think it will enjoy a lot of free engagement from the pDAI gang, right? Some because they bought it and they like it, others because they will hate it. They will be like, no, that's not the true one that can peg, and they'll be like trying to explain that it cannot, like the Xkins doing, right? Or the like some of the haters doing now, right? Like against pDAI, it cannot peg for this or that reason or whatever, right? I think they could all be true. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying that they're wrong, right? I'm just saying that it's the hate emotion, right? Like trying to correct, trying to say no, blah, blah, that negative emotion, right? It might not even be negative, right? The argument that they're making, it's not even negative, right? I could explain that I think it's an exploit. It's not even a negative, right? But the connotation, it's negative. So people will see it as a negative thing, right? So, and hence the proof of what I'm saying, man. It's like, I like to have the receipts, this was one of my first predictions. Was like, this meme will do well because it will have a lot of people not hating. Like, I saw this like day one when it appeared and people were already hating. They were already going nuts and saying, no, this is not the same thing, it's a meme. Oh my god, I already smell the hatred, the maxi hatred, because it's the same emotions, right, that the Hex maxis have towards the pit guys. It's exactly the same emotions, literally copy paste, right? It's copy paste emotion. So yeah, that's why I know, like, when you see these types of things, you already know it will do well. You already know that. It's like, it's your ability to foresee into the future when you have like, wait, not in every case. Like, sometimes it's actually like a red flag because it's a scam, right? Shit. Yeah, good. Like great that I still corrected myself. I mean, like a lot of times, this is actually it means it's like don't buy it, right? But like in this specific case, case of the memes that are all the same, are all like from pump the tires, from the same address, etc. Um, yeah, this is actually a good sign, right? This is actually a counter trade indicator. Like a lot of people hate something that it's for no fucking reason. It's good. It's a good sign. It's like the pDAI narrative in the early days, right? Like KDP and all the haters like, no, it's stupid. I don't like it. It's like, oh, like just buy that shit. It's like easy, easy, very easy. Right. So all right, let's keep going. Pulsechain. Oof, this is already too full. I don't like it. Let me close a couple of screens just to keep this nice and tidy. Not bad. Not bad. It's like recovering, right? Like recovering a bit, I guess. Still, still early to tell, but it's starting a small recovery. Another meme that I like, PLS. I think this one is not hating, right? It's not. Yeah. Again, it doesn't have that many emotions, I guess. So we'll see if it will do well. We'll see. I think all of them will do eventually well because Heart's Law, right? Heart's Law at play. But we'll see. We'll see. XRP2 small pump. But look at this, man. Like, damn, this is crazy. This is crazy. You know where this is going, guys. You can already see the future. You can already see the future. You just don't know when. That's the thing. We don't know when. But I can tell you where it's going. I can 100% tell you it's going here. It's gonna fill these candles. I'm certain, right? When? I don't know. Probably 2 weeks. Probably 2 weeks, guys. That's it. Simple answer. Probably 2 weeks. That's the thing about trading. We don't know exactly when, or if we know when, we probably don't know how much or what the price is at that moment, right? Not exactly, right? So yeah, but it's gonna fill these candles most likely, right? That's the probable scenario. When? I don't know, but it will. So great buying opportunity in my humble and unprofessional and retarded opinion. Sorry. There we go, PLSX, the second one of the day, the second PLSX. I love it. I love the memes. Yeah, could be, could be the recovery that we want. We'll see, guys. We'll see if it keeps pumping. But it does look good, I'm not gonna lie. It does look good. Still early. Yeah, it doesn't look bad, right? It's just like pDAI, but in a smaller scale, right? Ranging pump and dump, right? Just ranging here. We'll see. We'll see if it can hold these levels. But another good meme, RH ETH. Looks good. Looks good. Either, man, like I'm always happy. Either it looks good to buy, or it's time to just hodl, right? Because everything is going up, and you're just happy that things are going up. So, green candles, you're happy. Red candles, you're buying. So, and you're happy that you're buying because you're increasing your bag size. It's good, man. Cannot complain about that. Looks good. Yeah, still downward trend, right? Like, so let's not kid ourselves, but look at this. You know what I think? Let's see if it can hold and range for a while. Then boom, rapid pump towards Valhalla. We'll see. Oh my god, like again, too many tabs open. Yeah, this laptop is a little bit slower, but the screen is very nice, so I do like this screen. But actually the other one is better to, I think the other one is better to actually share and stream because it's a little bit smaller, right? So yeah, you can zoom in a little bit more, I guess that's what I mean. Yeah, same story, right? Same story. We'll see if it holds. Good entry level if you like it. Pump, let's see, pump the tires. Yeah, it's still holding up, right? It's still holding up. It's like most, right? Just on a smaller scale, I guess. But it does look good. It does look good, so I think it will continue to go up. Trump. Yeah, man, but it's lovely, right? Everything green here, it's lovely. It's amazing. Still very small pump in some of them, right? Still very small pump in some of them. That's why I think it's like either we haven't started the bull run or this is just the very, very, very beginning, right? So yeah, Trump, yeah, same situation. But I do like these Politify coins, right? It's not, I don't even follow that much, like, you know, politics and all that shit, but just a fun Twitter, I guess. But I think it's like the market likes it, so I'm not gonna fight these trends, right? I'm just gonna either I'm gonna be on board or ignore, right? But on these ones, I want to be on board because I think they'll pump. I think when everything starts to go up, the Trump, like, you know, theme, let's say, it will kind of return. That's just my opinion. We'll see. Solana, same one, same thing, right? Could be a good entry point, but we'll see. We'll see if it holds. Still very shaky. But and it's like it's normal, right? It has much less liquidity, right? And this ticker was updated, by the way. It used to be a different ticker. Yeah, same thing for Tron. Yeah, look. This is crazy low. Mars and Elon. Why are they dumping? Why are these dumping? Are we not going to Mars? Are we? Did we receive the news that we're not going to Mars anymore? Okay. Yeah, I'm just kidding, guys. Yeah, same thing. We'll see. We'll see if it still drops lower or if it's just gonna range. But again, I like all of these memes. I have my preferences, sure, but I like them, like, in the sense that I can see any of them pumping, right? Any, for different reasons. So which one will have the most buyers? I don't know. So far, most, obviously. So far, most. But we'll see what happens in the future. We never know. These things change. Narratives change. And so, yeah. That's just how it is. But so far, yeah, most has been number one for sure. Again, Elon, same thing. Could be a good entry point if you like it. Again, it's still trending down, right? So it is what it is. All right, let me go back here. Let me go back here for a second because I need first I need to take a sip. Oh. I spoke for too long. Without having a drink. Let's go watch a commercial because I gotta eat the fucking piri-piris every single day. You know it is. You know the story, guys. I've been telling you since day one. I only eat the piri-piri. Sometimes I do have the chicken, but most times it's only the piri-piri, right? So each commercial that I play, they give me one piri-piri. So I get 3-4 piri-piris per episode, and that feeds me. Okay, that feeds me every day. So thank you for watching, and we're gonna play the commercials. Thank you for being here, and it's just for a minute, so it's a fast one. Let's fucking go. Where is it? Where is the commercial? There we go. Boom. Amazing. I love these commercials. They do take me back in time. I love the aesthetics. Man, those vapor wavy 90s aesthetics, man. Just vibe with me. I like it. Alright. What let me see here. Twitter. I need let me just zoom in and take care of the stuff before we share, or I share the screen. Give me 1 second. Right, I think, let's go. I can share it. Where is the screen to share? Oh guys, we've been doing this for like 1 hour and almost a half. Oh my god. Oof. Just a little bit longer. Alright, let's just do this for a little bit longer, see what people are talking about. If you ever wonder why, before we go into that, first we like this and we reshare this. If you liked on YouTube, if you liked on Twitter, if you reshared, do it now, because it's important. It's important for the algorithm to know that you like it, so that other people can like it and have access to this information. So please do that. I will be immensely appreciated. So if you ever wonder why other random chains get full integration and support, yeah, it's true. Like, he's not lying. Like, I need to like this tweet because it's actually true. It's easier, right, to have when you have like a team, like the people working for business development and stuff. Like, yeah, it's normal, right? So for us, it's gonna be like more hard work, but that's fine, man. That's the grassroots movement. It wasn't easy for Bitcoin too, right? So it's not gonna be easy for us, and I don't mind. I accept that fate. Never thought I would see the day when guys holding one. This is actually true, man. It's funny, man. It's funny to watch. Like, everybody's calling each other retarded, like, yeah, like, why? Like, we're all down. Only if like you're calling other people retarded in a good way, right? Boom, always. He's always there, man. This guy is always Richard Schiller, man, doing the hard work. Doing the hard work. Pulsechain V1 farms not paying the correct yield, a drop, T-bill Ponzi, pDAI minting meta. These three things all have a real simple and common mitigation that would have liked. That is, there is no real transparent. Ooh, let's see. My god, this is gonna be a tasty one. I can already see the drama. No one even know. Okay. The BitcoinHEX boys, as they read the let's see the screenshots. My god, this is like okay, it's just a bunch of tracking and wallets, right? But I guess like yeah, it does have a fair point, right? Igloo Bambo does have a fair point, which is the better the tools we have, the easier it is to do everything, right? But the thing that is missing, in my opinion, is it doesn't need to be the founder building these tools, right? It can be the community, right? I understand that some tools are expensive, etc. I understand all of that, right? And but it is what it is, man. It is we cannot have both things, which is grassroots movement and like expecting the founder to build all these essential tools, right? So I think we kind of have to do it ourselves, man. So yeah, we need to coordinate better, I guess. And I think we start by like choosing better leaders. Like this is the first thing, right? So if it's a grassroots movement, it's up to us to actually elect the people that represent the chain, the people that we listen to, right? So if we listen to people that are like scammers or that are shady, then it is what it is. Like we'll end up doing stupid stuff, I guess. So I'm not saying that everyone, like all the Pulsechain leadership, let's say, influential people are stupid. I'm not saying that, but there's a lot who are, in my humble opinion. So yeah, man, like the SEC thing, like is that what's going on with that? I'm actually curious. I have no idea. I don't think, is it the place where you are, bro? Is it the place where you are that matters, man? Maybe look within. It doesn't matter where you are, in my opinion. You can find happiness anywhere. Some places, obviously, it's easier, right? I guess. Is it the KDP thing? Oh yeah. Oh man, wait, did Somi share my tweet? Oh man, that's like I'm finding this live. So let's like this tweet. Let's reshare this tweet because I was looking at. Is this me? Is this the Pedro? It's me. Yes, he's trying to cheat out of the bet. Don't use leverage trading. Yes, man, nice. Thank you for the not reshare, but I understand you need to screenshot when you want to reshare stuff. It's better to reshare with the comment, right? It's better to just do it through a screenshot because it's better for the algorithm, right? If you reshare and add a comment, it starts a new conversation, right? So it doesn't like that. It likes if you want to start a new conversation, just start a new conversation, right? If you reshare, just click the reshare button. So this is why usually people like influencers do this, right? Because it's better for the algorithm. Nice, like I'm happy with this shit. He's resharing my stuff. I like that. I feel important. Nice. I'm kidding, but it's good, man. It's good to see that he likes the stuff that I'm writing, but I'm not like I'm just pointing out, right? He's trying to cheat out of the bet, but I listen to exactly, don't do leverage. But the point here is like I didn't Gibson or what's his name? I think it's Gibson, right? Didn't he have a bet? Didn't he have a bet with the OX Dev? Is it the name OX Dev? The guy from 9mm, I believe. Is it 9mm or 9-inch? Is it 9? Like one of those. I think it's 9mm. And he had a bet or something, and he had to pay him like 10k. So he also said something like, "Oh, I'm on holidays or I'm on vacations. I don't have access to my computer." And she's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna take off the day before the payout, right? I'm gonna take off. Just it's a coincidence that I need to take off now, exactly today, because of reasons. You understand, personal reasons, and I won't have access to my laptop, right, during the next few months." while I'm in crypto, I won't have access to my laptop, right? Because that's a thing that happens to crypto people. So I can already see this playing out. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they just pay their bets, right? But yeah, mostly I think it is unlikely, right? I think they'll probably pay when it doesn't matter, right? They'll probably pay the bets when everything is up like 100x, and then they're like, oh, I paid the bet. But like, well, not when it mattered, right? When it was costly to pay the bet. We'll see, sir. pDAI1. We'll see what happens. Pulsechain is the best place to be. Yes. I agree with all of this. It's crazy. It's a crazy place to be, man. Just enjoy it, man. Enjoy it because, sirs, it's crazy. Colonel Father is global. Yeah, could be. No, this is not wrong, right? This is not wrong. It's not a wrong take, right? And there were a lot of shady things about Maria, right? Contracts that were not verified, the ability to mint. It's like there's a lot of we could say shady, or we could say already prepared in case that something went wrong, right? And that's fine. It's absolutely fine. As long as my deal is that as long as the participants know, right, then I don't see a problem with that, right? As long as the participants understand the game that they're playing, right? If they don't, then that's a different discussion, right? So my question is, did the participants understand or not, right? Was there an effort to make sure that the rules were understood? And I'm just raising the question. I'm not making a comment myself, right? Because in my opinion, yes, there was enough information for anybody to dig in and understand what they were getting into, more or less, right? And I always think it's the person clicking the buy button who's responsible. Nobody forces us to do anything. So if I buy something that rugs, it's my responsibility because I clicked the fucking button, right? So it's my problem, not the guy who rugged. He doesn't have a problem, right? He might have one day, obviously, but not on that moment, right? That moment, the problem is yours that somebody rugged, for example. So or that the token dumped, whatever, right? So the robot stuff, yeah, the robots are coming. Oh no. pDAI stuff, yeah, nothing is. Oh, there was big drama. Where was it? Will I find it somewhere? There was a big drama in terms of pDAI or pmaker stuff, right? In terms of pDAI leadership, actually, just to put it correctly. Oh, nice. This is cool. I'd not like this tweet. Let's like it. Will we find the pDAI drama here somewhere? No, I don't think so. Oh, that was good drama, man. That was good drama, I think. Where can I find it? Let me see if I can. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can find it here. Oops. Let me see if I can find it. Was it Abibi who tweeted? I think it was Abibi. Let me see. Abibi. Man, it's gonna be impossible to find him. Abibi what? Abibi 369 or something, is it? No. Wait. Wait. Okay. Maybe Giga has shared or something. Let's see. I'm just trying to find that. No. That there was a tweet with some drama. Do you guys have it? The tweet, I think it was a BB who shared with the market, the pmaker stuff about decentralize me, or a bunch of them being like in cahoots with potential in cahoots with the hacker, I think, but I'm not finding it. Let me see. Wait, I'm gonna find it. I found it. Damn, easy. After all, it was easy. Let's see. Here it is. Let's go. Let me just go back to the Twitter thing. Oops. There we go. And again, I haven't like verified this. Let's like our own tweets, obviously, like the original too. But I haven't verified. Like I went to the PMaker chat and I was like reading everything, but it's like so much information that I would need like a lot of time to process, right? Somebody basically 9-hour industry are in the exploiter, are in with the exploiter. So somebody found that there was some sort of involvement, right, between some people, right, in the pDAI community. 9-hour and Decentralized Me, and Spyro was the first one to come out with the exploiters info. So I mean, like, if you want, you can then look this up and see for yourself. But from my understanding, I think that Decentralized Me left the PMaker, like the chat, I think, on Telegram. So yeah, like anybody doing sacrifices and asking like, oh, well, let me just do a marketing thing, or like, you know, sacrifice for marketing, like it's come on, it's retarded. Don't do that shit. I don't see the point, and I don't support those initiatives. Like, and I'm very clear. I've always been clear on that. Like, you know, like there's a lot of initiatives like those, right, that I don't really support, right? Speaking of the devil. All right. But again, like, those are just claims. I'm not saying that it's true or not. I don't know. I haven't done my research, my proper research. I literally just went the chat to read like what people were saying, what was happening. Yeah, man, it's shaking the boat, and I like that. Like, you know, oh, we found it again. Look. Oh no, wait. Yeah, no, this was old news, I guess. No, this was other things, right? Yeah, like, again, my opinion is still that, you know, it was kind of like an exploit, and, you know, it doesn't look good. But I don't. If you want to buy it, I don't care. Just do whatever you want. But I think people are aware of that. You know, that there's somebody minting, and it's most likely some exploit, right? So it is what it is. I'm going to take off for a few. Of course, you had to. I love it. Just beautiful. Again, guys, not much going on, I guess. So I guess, yeah, the music is like telling me it's time. Wait, where is the screen? It's time to jit out. It's time for me to jit the fuck out, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rest. It's late in here, and oh yeah, guys, I'm gonna rest tonight. I hope I have tonight. I hope I have a nice night, because yesterday, crazy stuff again. Kid waking up, crying, you know. But it's part of the process. It is what it is. You endure it, and man, but I love the kids, honestly. It's just nights, man, sometimes are crazy, sometimes are not good. It is what it is. It's fine. But I need to complain to somebody, right? I cannot complain to my wife, because she suffers the same, right? So you guys are my ear. You guys are my ear. So yes, before I jit out, first let me put the intro and ending music, because I kind of like this music. Just reminds me of I don't know, man. It's so funky. I love funk. Brazilian funk, the proper funk, you know. Where is my, there we go. Ah, Coke. Just want to have a little sip before I go. I do deserve it. It was a great show, guys. A lot of great info. And don't forget the important discussion that we had early for the people who weren't here. When Pulsechain pumps, it could happen that it's not because the OA is actually buying the tokens, but only because the OA moved the tokens from ETH into Pulsechain. He moved the ETH from Ethereum to Pulsechain, and that could be enough reason for people to go crazy, because I'm not talking about 100k or 1 million, I'm talking about like larger sums, right? Because those sums are in ETH. So imagine Away sends it has like 170k ETH, something like that, right? So it sends 50k ETH, right, into Pulsechain through the bridge, just sits there. Like, how crazy would people go? And imagine that if it depreciates, the chain itself, it will have higher TVL. Could be good. We'll see. I like to speculate, guys. You know me. Speculation is part of the process. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for being there, guys. Red Bull Vodka, thank you so much. TS Pedro, Pidong, Be Unique, yes, sir. Thank you. Be Unique also. Shishu, Temtem, Scotty Scott, and all of you guys. Fugly, all of you guys, you know, who are still silent, but one day will join the conversation, I'm sure. So please enjoy these last commercials before I cheat out. I blocked the P-Dimensions, so docile, thank you so much for being there too, bro. I blocked the P-Dimensions from Twitter so I could have some peace. I understand that, sure. Sometimes you need peace of mind, so I understand. Alright guys, thank you so much for being there, and peace out.
Underestimate the power of the pDAI.
I think it's time we blow this thing, get everybody in the stuff together.
こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かな天気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで晴れる予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって暖かくなりそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域はニュースにありますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが届いています。この週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は現在の気温が逆に寒くなるところがありそうなんです。お花見される方はお寒くお気をつけください。明日は北日本の日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の降る所が多くなるでしょう。その他に太平洋側の地域を中心に